Alright guys, hello everyone, welcome back to another stream. We're back once again with another stream. I'm gonna edit us. We're gonna go to win. All I do is win, no matter what. CPU, what do they got? Man, I don't like their uniform. Ew. Color run? Ooh. Ooh, guys, what do y'all think of that? How about that? All we do is win. We're about to win. With the first W of the Madden NFL. Grant, you should come join me. You should join my league. If you're watching still. Grant, you should join my league. Because I have a pretty good league going. I have a better league than I had the last time.
Today,
you should totally join it. I should invite you later.
Maryland.
If you...
It's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Like I was saying, you should join my league. I'm gonna bet Grant. Oh, we're gonna let this. We're gonna let that one out. You should join my league. I should invite you to it, of course. I'm gonna invite you to it, though.
And the Washington football team.
Heavy rain. Gotta love it. This is the second game I played in the rain. Y'all remember the last one I played?
Kamara's got the first down and then some.
Oh man, that was just like, I feel bad for that, for Washington.
Alvin Kamara.
I just scored on the first play.
7 on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead.
There's no way I'm gonna make. Woo! I thought I was gonna miss that.
Extra points up and good, and that makes the score 7-0.
Guys, I thought I was gonna miss that.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Oh my God, what's going on with my microphone? How is everyone doing now? How is everyone doing today? Is everyone doing alright today? Hope everyone's doing okay. Hope everyone's having a great day. Because I am. I guess you could say I'm having a great day.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson.
Okay.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago.
I'm doing good so far, guys.
17 carries, up over 130 yards, and a touchdotion.
I'm probably going to kick this other guy that's in our league. He's pretty inactive. He hasn't played in his season yet. So I'm probably going to kick him for inactivity.
On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick.
Oh, you should have had that.
Opening drive INT, but it does fall in.
Guys, that would have been the first
interception
of the game.
As it brings up 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
I'm going to take that.
And taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard
take that
punt
ball
there
back.
with no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10.
Can you guys hear the game okay?
On the field, ready to get their drive started.
Turn it
They
up a little
start
bit
the
away.
drive on the ground. Kamara. This will go for 5 up to the 33. Last week, of course, the great performance, over 200 yards. He still wants to be fed.
And they should. That's exactly what you should do. I've not yet met a running back that's run for over 200 yards that says the very next week, hey, let's back things up.
Yeah, I don't need it as much.
No, they won't.
Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And all the way down to the 12.
Wow, I suppose I caught that.
For New Orleans. And hats off to Russell Wilson. He just went over 35,000 passing yards.
Jeez.
Seems to be in contention for a passing title year after
Russell
year.
Wilson is too good, man.
2012, and so darn and he'll take it into the end
for a
zone
second
for the
touchdown.
Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara. with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Saints lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
I might have missed that one.
Let's go on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run.
Let me know, guys, if I need to turn up the game sound. If I need to turn it up, let me know.
And no effort to bring this one out.
Because I don't know if it's loud enough or not for you guys.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Oh,
broken up.
I got a hold of him.
Well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They begin on the ground with Kamara. He'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. I tell you what, CD, this Washington defense, very strong in the victory last week.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field.
I'm sorry, what the fudge happened there?
That I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Here's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. 104 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, here's Wilson on the move to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Wilson dancing to his left. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a 1st down.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Wilson's throw pulled in by Gronkowski. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And is that Gronkowski the one slow to get up? Yes, Gronk still down right now. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be taken down as that
First
will
quarter.
take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8. Wilson now off the bootleg. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot, because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. He's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there. You might have a smaller back. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Now it's Wilson. Forced out, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Russell Wilson, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Lutz will look to add the extra point. And it is now 21-0. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
On 2nd down, a run with Gibson.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. Fitzpatrick to throw it. He gets it to Thomas. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the... There he goes, right side. 20, 10, 5, touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Oh my God.
He just yanked that one well to the left and no good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
They'll run with Gibson. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps them pick up the first.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw is Fitzpatrick. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Fitzpatrick now to throw on first down. And he's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Fitzpatrick's throw complete there to Thomas. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Fitzpatrick again. That's complete to his receiver, McCoy.
Get him! What are you doing? Smoking crack? Come on!
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Thomas. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Stuck on the
screen for Gibson. A nice display of
I don't care. Throw the flag.
7. He's dropped there.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care.
Mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd down and goal. Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Now Fitzpatrick. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play, but still not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Hopkins' kick is good. And that will cut the lead down to 3 scores at 24. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. That is hauled in by Michael Thomas.
Suck my dick. Suck my dick.
45. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And
stop popping on the internet, you gay
so the second
imbecile.
half begins with a touchback. The Washington offense ready to go to begin the third quarter. And you have to think, Charles,
No one cares
down
about
3 scores already,
Washington.
they need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. We'll check on his status when we get back. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Well, he gets attended to. They'll step aside. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. 37 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
I guess when you're hot, you're hot. I mean, I would just go ahead and take the extra point and move on, but apparently they've got something to prove. Almost feels like something was said this week, and they wanted to make sure that they laid it on them in this game.
And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. And here we go on the next drive for Washington. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And
Damn.
Down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw, Fitzpatrick. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there.
Well, maybe this offense has learned something from watching their counterparts work. I'm wondering if their coaching staff said, let's do what they've been doing the entire game, because that's worked well. This offense, they have not looked particularly good all game long, but a nice throw there for a good gain and a first down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
Very good as a rookie. Terry McLaurin was even better in 2020. 87 catches for over 1,100 yards. He is definitely wide receiver 1 for the Washington football team.
A first down throw for Fitzpatrick. That's complete to his tight end, Seals Jones. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Fitzpatrick going to give to Gibson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Here's Fitzpatrick, letting one go deep for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will knock this down to still a very large 29-point deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A 10th carry for Kamara. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 234 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Maybe the threat of Russell Wilson running the football there and him handing it off opened a little bit of a lane.
It does, and what also helps, his unselfishness. Because he's not a quarterback who's going to take it every time and pull it from the running back and keep it. He will hand it inside when the reads are correct.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Kamara. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Wilson unhappy with something he saw there as he's going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They go play action with Wilson. Looking middle, it's caught by Gronkowski. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And Kamara with a carry there on 1st down as he works his way forward for a pickup of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And that'll set them back 5. Play action. It's Wilson. Gronkowski's got it on the crossing route. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Partner, I have to tell you, just one word keeps coming to mind from watching them this afternoon, and that's impressive. They have been impressive from the opening kickoff, and they haven't let up here even into the fourth quarter.
He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this fourth quarter. They go play action now. Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. A man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Kamara again. A nice run there, 8 yards, moves him much closer to the goal line now for 3rd down. What a stand this would be if they
I don't know, guys. That
here,
was like a touchdown to me. Hold on. Isn't that not a touchdown for you guys? That was like super close. Oh, never mind. That was close.
Kamara diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So they
How
the
much
coins
do you have?
And they're able to push this one across.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward.
Oh my God, you missed it again.
Upright, it's no good.
My Lord, dude.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And I gotta go for it 2 again. I'm not like money-wise, or are you talking about points?
And it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Washington offense back out there. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull
Coins wise, I'm not sure. Coins, I'm not sure. Are we talking about money coins?
First down, Fitzpatrick.
Almost
intercepted, but it's incomplete.
You gotta pick that off. You gotta pick that off.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they
Come
can.
on.
They're still working at it.
You have
this
that.
One feels like a lost cause.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Oh, Madden coins.
Here's
Shoot, I don't know.
Running back, it's
I'll
complete.
check.
And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
I have a lot, I think. Like over 1,000 maybe.
So it's Washington with the football here as we
or more,
welcome
I'm
you
not
back.
sure.
They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Had his hands on it,
thank
couldn't
God.
bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Wow, I'm really
you look at
surprised
the
they're putting
numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game.
I have
so
a lot of
on that
that.
side of the ball.
Yeah, probably over.
A game where a quarterback had a streak of
Or more,
5 straight games
at least.
without a 200-yard
More
game.
than more than
big
1,000.
talk,
I'm
both
sorry.
in his town and amongst
Probably
his team. How do we get the passing game
I have
going? So
over
big
1,000.
credit to them.
More
Holding
than
them under
1,000.
200
I'll
today.
just tell you that.
The offense,
More than
and
probably
Alvin Kamara
4,000.
heading back
I'm not
onto
sure.
the field. And I don't even know if we have enough
It's in the
time.
1,000 range. I'll give you that. It's in like over
The Saints offense on the field ready to
something
get their
thousand.
drive started.
Something
And right about
thousand.
now,
I can
they
show
might
you
be
after
wishing
this
they did
game.
not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they've got this.
Oh my
one
God,
well
we get a
ahead.
timeout
8
warning.
yards to go on 2nd down. And
I can
that's
show you
McCoy,
after this
who is
one.
still down following the play. Appears shaken up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break.
And the Saints not only missing Drew Brees from last year, they also lost their top tight end, Jared Cook, to the Chargers. So tight end, it's a position in flux. But that's a nice grab there to pick up the 1st down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up.
I'm not
1st
sure
and
how
10.
much I had.
And they will take a knee here. Second and 11.
Probably over 1,000.
Wilson wants to throw it. And
Oh, gosh,
their
come
first
on.
INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
Here we go, guys. Right here. Yeah, really? I'm in franchise. This is a franchise. If you want to join, it's online. Oh, really?
And he takes this one down almost all the way
Dang.
to the 30.
Mine's as well.
Big connection on that one. 30 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
You guys can
Coverage
get
has
in
been
field goal
problem
range?
all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence.
Really?
Even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Let's see if we can get.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play action. Now Wilson. He's got Gronkowski yet again. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able
I'm
to
probably going to get a
resist
kick
on
a field goal.
1st and goal.
42, 43, 44.
Now Wilson. Buying time to his left. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their
3 seconds
totals.
to go. I feel
Well,
bad.
business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum.
I'm such an a-hole. I'm such a
They haven't
prick.
met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future,
I'm such a
your mission
bully.
is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Steps away to his left. And boy,
Hit that
talk about
49
adding
nothing.
insult to injury.
He's gonna
into
put
the
those
end zone
two,
to
because I
tack
missed the
on
field
two
goal,
more.
guys. You gotta make up for
I
the
think this is
points.
just going to be a function of the times we live in now.
All right.
Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable
I'm
with
gonna
this.
squib
But
it.
to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though.
Well, my kicker
karma's
didn't
still
miss the
out there,
field goal.
and
Maybe I
sometimes
wouldn't
has a
have
way of
that
catching
issue.
up with you.
Ball game.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every
Let's
week.
go.
Keep
Ball
winning.
game,
They
ladies
will
and gentlemen.
gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes
Everyone
their
watching,
job
that
much
is-
easier
that
when they're
is
scoring
ball
that many
game.
points, allows them to play with a totally different
Final
style
score.
and a different flow.
So for the Saints, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Washington, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on
Make
the
sure you
year.
guys go check
And
out my
they'll get a
Discord,
home
link in
game
the
next week
description.
against the Kansas City Chiefs.
As well, you can do activation
And for
Discord.
Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
You know what I'm saying? You guys ready to review? I'm about to review. Wait. What? Did you have? Oh. Yes. What? That's fine. Huh. Did I have fun? Did I have fun, guys? Because I blew them out 49-9. Skip. What do y'all think? Did you think I had fun? Nah. It was fun in blowing them out. It was not really fun blowing them out. I felt bad, honestly. I felt bad blowing them out, but because they stink. I mean, I won my game. Obviously, I won my game, Captain Obvious. What did I do? Whoops, wait. Go to my ultimate. Oh, my ultimate team stinks. Let me tell you that. Rainy game. Huh? Still won in a rainy game. We're gonna skip that. We're gonna get some stat points though. Stat points. Stat points. This is a franchise though. This ain't like Ultimate Team. I hope you guys are having a great day so far though. I do have an injured player. RIP. Not sure. Honestly. Holy crap, I was been live for 1 hour. I'm already 5. Oh wait, that's right, I get next week off. Ha. Ha ha. I get next week off. Yay. Next game I play Seahawks. We'll give him those stat points right there, baby. Who am I headed? Sorry, maybe my mic getting around. Next game I got bye. So next week, as you can see, I got bye. I beat this team. Guys, should I kick this player for inactivity? He's barely been on, this guy right here. He's barely played his game. Since he hasn't been active, I'm just gonna remove him from the league. My friend, this is my friend right here. It's obviously going between me and him in the Super Bowl. Obviously, you know, because who dat versus the Saints versus the Bengals. Obviously, because Saints are better. But like I said, my friend is not online, so he can't play at the moment. But I can always advance it. It's nice being on an LOA in a server. I can show you what it looks like since I got nothing else to do. We're just going to play an relaxed stream here. Oh, I got something. Hold on. How about that? Oh no, I don't want to auction him. Compare him? Should I be comparing him, guys? Oh yeah, we're trading him. Okay. I don't know what to do, guys. What the fudge? What should I do? There's my points. I have 0 points. Ah! Oh, great. I'm assuming. Hold on, guys. Okay, we're gonna go here and go back. Alright, so league, we go to schedule. This is not cheating the system. It's just I don't want to wait. Go to league schedule. Force the home game. What's for home game? Oh. Well, shoot. That don't matter. What am I doing? My friend's offline, guys. So how is everyone doing? No. There we go. Sorry, guys. I pushed the wrong button. This thing's... I'm off this week. I'm off this game. I got week 5 by myself. Guys, if you want to join my league, you gotta go to... Type in Gaming Squad. To join my league, my franchise. Capitalize S, and then that's capital, and then Spotlight meeting. Oh my gosh, I got so many notifications. RIP. Excuse me, guys. Let's see what I got. I hope my starter will come back. Let's see, I got all my players back. I got somebody returning from injury. What time is it? 4. So I got time. So I got that player returning. I'm a 92 overall. That was a 93. The hell? We need to get that baby up, Bird. Well, that's not good. Well, guys, what else to do, because technically my friend here is right now league schedule. Force him away, I guess. I guess we can force him away. Should I wait? I'm gonna give you guys one more matchup, and then I'm gonna call it a stream. How about that? So you guys gonna get the comeback, the week that come back. Here we go. This is week 1 in the NFL, week 2. Week 7 in the NFL. Back. Gronkowski can be upgraded. This is it right here. You also have a 99. Good. Is he powerful than my team? My team's pretty powerful too. Oh shoot. I was gonna go with Who Dat Nation. Nice. Nice, Grant. Hey Grant, you should join my league. I'm gonna invite you after this match. Promise you, I got you. What team do you want to be part of, Grant? So I got you watching here.
Tonight, from Seattle, Washington.
Grant, if I invite you to my league, what team do you want to be part of?
On EA Sports.
If you hear me, Grant, what team do you want to be part of if I invite you to it?
Pacific Northwest as we get set for football at Lumen Field here in the Soto district of Seattle.
Let me know, Grant, what team you want to be part of if I invite you.
Good Monday night matchup between the New Orleans
And that one go.
and the Seattle Seahawks.
Let it go. Out of bounds.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good
you rather
watch
watch
in but every one of these RPOs,
part
if you do
of the
it
franchise,
right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A give. This is Kamara. And he'll be
first down
right at midfield.
First down after first
They
down.
wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small
And
sample
good.
size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And the result here, a pick
Man.
leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both
Let's
know every head
see.
coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November,
Let's
the
go.
Thanksgiving time
Gotta
frame,
go
and you're
with
still
that.
doing this,
All right.
that's when things start to get
See you
real
later.
for a ball club.
Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
2nd and 5. Wilson. He's to the 10. Throwing left side. He's got
Oh,
Gronk
man.
complete. And he gets it all the way down
He's
to the
going to get in.
3.
Watch. He's going to punch it in.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run it with Kamara.
Oh,
A yard that time, 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
On 2nd and goal. Wilson to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Rob Gronkowski. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. And they'll be led out by their mobile quarterback, standing 6'4", it's Colin Kaepernick.
It's so difficult to prepare and try to defend Colin Kaepernick, and not just because of the physical skills they're always on display, whether it's throwing the ball downfield or running with the ball as well. But how about the leadership he exhibits, how his team will follow him, the smarts he has in playing the game, and of course the overall
that was
toughness.
smart.
You can't run the football the way that he does without being a guy who's willing to take a hit.
That really went
Officially
well.
nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. This is Carson. And he'll be upended at the 20-yard line.
Didn't
Just
get
a
nothing.
3-yard gain there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Yeah, that one
Let's
off
go.
the mark, a little late with a throw. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. All right, time for us to spotlight Rob Gronkowski. Sitting right around the midpoint of the season, on pace for 1,000 yards. Good year so far, and I'm sure film study being devoted to him a little bit more on the other side.
They have to, because the pace that he's carrying right now, if you're pushing 1,000-yard pace as a receiver, that means he warrants your attention. And right now, precision is going
jeez, my ball. What am I doing?
Like that timepiece you wear on your wrist.
Guys, what am I doing? It's my ball.
Got to knock that off somehow.
First down.
Chip away at that time and change things up a little bit and make them go
I'm
to
going
other
Cocoa
things
Puffs.
and make them do those things better.
Yeah, try to make him uncomfortable. Not many teams have been able to do that so far this year. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Kamara. Fights loose. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Corner.
The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. And he floats one there, incomplete. Gronkowski unable to hang on, and it's 3rd and short.
Dude.
Here's Wilson to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it ends with a touchdown for New Orleans. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Oh, for this, I am going to call it a shoot. I call it.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Now Kaepernick. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. CD, put on your OC cap here. What do you do? 2nd and 1, you get stuffed. Now 3rd and 1.
You know, in the old days, I would have said we're going to line up and we're going to run the same darn play and we're going to get it right. But nowadays, as tough as defenses are, I want some mobility. I want some movement, putting the ball in the hands of my quarterback and giving him a run-pass option. I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll run on 1st down. Carson. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw with Kaepernick. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. This from 54 yards away. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and this score will stay right where it is.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it.
Damn, was that block
that? The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 68 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up 3rd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Unfortunately, couldn't come up with it. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give to Kamara running right. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And now they're in the hurry-up. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And bulldozing his way through. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
So that'll back him up 5. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. Play fake. Winston. This is caught. Touchdown, Saints. Rob Gronkowski with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints add on to their lead. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. 5 plays there on that drive, and it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
And the Seahawks offense going to get one final possession in this first half. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Kaepernick. And that's incomplete.
Will Dissly, the intended receiver.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Kaepernick going to throw. That's complete to Dissly, the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. To throw, Kaepernick. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Kaepernick to throw again. Catch is made by Metcalf. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. The long-distance shot before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from.
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it.
That was obviously a touchdown. That was
the Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. And no run. Back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together. Get some consistency, something sustained. Maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big. You're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts that.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the...
Jump to the next play. Yeah, it's game.
So this one, a victory here for New Orleans. And say what you want about Lumen Field here in Seattle, but for my money, this is the loudest and most difficult place to win in the league when you're on the road.
It's very hard. The fan support off the charts. The way that they make noise and understand when to make